Hello everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. I've had requests to tell more stories about when I was a young lad of a boy back in the early 1950s. And I had told people about being chased by a gorilla. I was 5 years old when that gorilla got after me, so they've requested me to tell some other stories about what happened when I was a lad of a boy. So this story here is about Oatmeal the Coon Dog. Now, me and my brother used to, go hunting in the woods and things like that when we were very young. And you have your coffee? I got my tea. And we were out in the woods one day and we heard these dogs barking like everything. I mean, they were going, ooh, ooh, making a weird sound. And about that time, boy, you could hear the leaves and everything, And, they was running across the leaves. And anyway, they busted by us. And this man come out. He had a shotgun. He said, hello, boys. How y'all doing? We said, okay. Well, we got to talking with him. His name, I believe, is Mr. Bonner. I can't remember exactly. That name seems to be there. I think I remember his name being Bonner. It might have been something else, but anyway, he was a coon hunter and he had a bunch of coon dogs, and he was taking his dogs out in the woods during the daytime. He did most of his hunting in the early hours of the morning, way before daylight. But he had them out in the woods there, and they were running all around us. This one come up to me and let me pet it and everything. It was a real nice dog, big dog. And it was a coon dog. And Mr. Bonner told me that his name was Oatmeal. So that coon dog's name was Oatmeal. Isn't that something? Mr. Bonner said that he liked oatmeal with buckwheat honey in it. And that's the way he liked it. Of course, he put milk in it too. So, for him to eat. So I thought, wow, I'd never seen a dog, that ate oatmeal. But we would see Mr. Bonner off and on, I guess maybe 2 or 3 years before we moved off. And he was a real nice man. But Oatmeal the Coon Dog, he was something else, man. I mean, that dog was so fast. And he had his nose to the ground the whole time, and his tail was doing this, just like this, just like that. And he was leading all the other coon dogs, and they were going in a straight line. And then they would spread out with the leader right here, and they would be spread out, and all their noses were to the ground. And then he would let out this loud sound, and Mr. Bonner said, "That's a coon. That's a coon." We said, "How do you know?" He said, "Well, that's what Oatmeal says. He's telling us. That's a coon." So we went. He said, "Come on, boys, I'll show you." So we followed him along. We went a long ways back in the woods, over hill and over dale, if you know what I mean. And finally, we went down by the water's edge. There was some water down in there, and it was kind of deep water. But right there was this big tree. And that coon was up in that tree looking out at us. Well, Mr. Bonner got him. He shot him and he got him. We got him a big old coon. We asked him, "What do you do with those coons?" He said, "These good eating, kids. These real good eating." And he called us children. He didn't call us kids. He called us children. He said, these good eating children. And he said, "You ain't never had no coon?" We said, "No." He said, "Well, I barbecue it." He said, "It's real good. It's real good." Well, we never did get any coon. We never did eat any coon. We got busy doing other things and kind of forgot about Mr. Bonner. And then later on we moved. We never saw him again, but he sure was a wonderful person, an absolute wonderful person. And I never will forget old Oatmeal the Coon Dog. Boy, you should have seen that dog with its nose to the ground. and that tail doing this, leading all those other coon dogs. I think he had 6 of them. I think he had 6 coon dogs. But I never will forget that. We never did go coon hunting, you know. Our dad wouldn't let us go, you know, out in the woods with a gun in the dark. He just would not allow it. My dad was really concerned about gun safety, and he always stressed it to us. So we obeyed our dad. We listened to him. Hey, listen, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory, and I just wanted to tell you these memories that I have of Oatmeal the Coon Dog. Well, hey, you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye-bye from Texas.